I got a newsletter from Mark Miller this week, this morning actually, that I managed to read while I was still waking up. And he reminded me something about comics that I love, that comics are crazy and they are fringe, and we should keep that going, right? So let's embrace that some more, and that is why I'm picking up Nightclub from Image Comics, right? I got a copy here already.
Is that Rey Mysterio?
No, it's not Rey Mysterio. I see why you would say that. Although I would love a book about vampire luchadors.
Right.
I
would read the hell out of
now
that.
Now you got the wheels turning here, Ashton. But yeah, Nightclub is by Mark Miller, and I'm going to try really hard not to. I was trying so hard to pronounce the name earlier. Okay. I'm going to say Juanan Ramirez.
Yes.
I'm going to say Juanan Ramirez.
Sounds good.
The angle here is basically a 17-year-old becomes a vampire. And we talked about this before.
Bad news.
Yeah, well, we talked about this before because I equated it to Kirsten Dunst's character in Anne Rice when they first announced this early on, and just sort of like that weird turmoil that kind of happens because you're always a child.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that's where this book is going, although I think there might be elements of it in the story itself. But Miller definitely adds a new wrinkle to it, which is this 17-year-old opts to use the vampire powers to become a superhero, right? Now, because it's Miller, and actually it reminds me a little bit of Kick-Ass now I think about that.
Okay.
But because it's Miller, you can kind of count on this going in a very dark direction.
Sure.
Like if you've read this Kick-Ass, like it's going to go in a dark place.
Go left almost immediately.
And it's also a vampire story, so it's definitely going to a dark place. But yeah, you know, Miller's one of those guarantees for me. I know not everybody loves his stuff. Some people think it's too edgy. I was just talking to a friend about Old Man Logan and how out of control that story was.
Okay.
And how they tried to adapt it into a Hugh Jackman's Logan movie.
Right.
And it's like no way 90% of that stuff is going to make it on screen.
Wasn't Logan R anyway?
It was R, but
oh man,
yeah, the stuff that Mark Miller did in the comic.
Wow.
I'm actually surprised Marvel published it, truthfully. But
oh damn. Okay.
But it's a wild ride, and not for the faint of heart. And a lot of Miller stuff is like that. That's why I like his stuff, because it is crazy, it is fringe. He'll shock you, he'll gross you out. He'll drop a few pop references in there, of course.
Nice.
He'll ramp up the action and definitely throw in some dark humor. And you feel like your $3.99 is well spent. But here's the crazy thing about this, right? This book, if I can pick it up,
how did you get that?
It's $1.99. You know, truth be told, we always get the Image books in.
Oh, okay.
Into the offices. Right. So yeah, but this book is
$1.99. It's only $1.99.
It's only $1.99.
It's 32, like a standard issue comic.
Standard issue comic is about 32, 36 pages, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So
definitely your money's worth.
Definitely your money's worth. And yeah, I'm very curious about it. And actually, the newsletter he sent out this morning reminded me that it was $1.99. I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick this up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to check it out. I like Mark Miller. I think that he definitely does the wild stuff that makes me kind of go, ooh, you know. It's like a cringe and a laugh, and then I'm like, okay, what else is going to happen?
Right.
So there's a lot of that. I'm actually looking forward to just an ad for his new series Nemesis on the back too, or the sequel
an awesome
Nemesis.
ad.
Yeah, so
wow.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely check that out. That's in comic shops today.